Not all billionaires spend their money wisely in today's world. When they have worked their way quite hard to reach where they are today, they may understand the value of money and spend it prudently. But, there are those who spend their money buying ridiculous things. And we classified those people in another video called Dumbest Way People Became Millionaires. We believe that you spend money on useless stuff when you haven't earned it smartly. Here is a list of the top 10 most ridiculous things bought by billionaires. 10. Private jet. Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Sultan of Brunei. Known for living his life king-size, in theory, and practice. When you are born with a silver spoon, you really don't worry about spending money on useless things, do you? The Sultan was in the news recently when he splurged an undisclosed sum on a private jet. What's so special in this purchase, you may wonder? The Sultan wanted his private jet to be made from 100% gold. The private jet oozes luxury and money everywhere. It can be termed as a flying palace. This is probably worth hundreds of millions of dollars. That's one of the reasons why the amount hasn't been disclosed in public. 9. Haircut. Yes, you read that right, and it's the Sultan once again in the news. The Sultan of Brunei spends $19,000 for a haircut, making it on top of the list titled, One of the 10 Useless Things Billionaires Buy. He cuts his hair from a London-based barber. So every time he needs a haircut, the Sultan flies the barber from London to Brunei. Arranges for his accommodation and takes good care of him so that he stays healthy enough to give the Sultan a perfect haircut. 8. Biggest residential property. This one definitely isn't a stupid purchase, however, it ranks on top of the list that talks about the most expensive things bought by billionaires. Antilia, the house of India's richest man and one of the richest in the world, Mukesh Ambani, is the biggest residential property in the world. It costs around $2 billion and has 27 floors. Currently, the Ambani family employs close to 600 staff members to take care of the house. Inside the property, there are close to 3 to 4 floors dedicated to housing the 50-plus luxury car collection of the Ambanis. 7. Mercedes-Benz. We believe that this too should feature in the list that talks about the top 10 useless things billionaires buy. It is not surprising that a rich individual bought a Mercedes. What's hard to believe that the Saudi prince, Al-Walid bin Talal, spent close to $48 million on a diamond-studded Mercedes-Benz. Who would do that? 6. High-priced artwork. In what was rated as one of the most expensive things bought by billionaires a few years ago, Stephen Cohen didn't hesitate to spend over $100 million for a painting that he loved. Twice. In one of the art exhibitions, he bought a Pablo Picasso original by paying a whopping $150 million. That he was a true blue art lover was evident from the fact when he didn't hesitate to spend another $137 million to buy an artwork by William de Kooning. These are the things billionaires buy for posterity to appreciate. 5. Fancy furniture. How about splurging close to $36 million on a piece of furniture? Sounds too ridiculous to be true, isn't it? However, in 2004, Prince Hans Adams II of Liechtenstein surprised many people across the globe. When he spent $36 million on a particular ebony piece, also known as the badminton cabinet. Why was this furniture piece so costly? It was because it was engraved with some very valuable precious stones such as agate, amethyst quartz and the like. Prince Adams created a record of sorts when he finalized this purchase. 4. The Washington Post. In the year 2013, one of the world's richest men, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, decided that he wanted to take control of America's most influential newspaper, The Washington Post. In a quick dealing, the controlling authority of the newspaper came to Bezos after he paid $250 million in cash. 3. Personal journal. The co-founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, is known for his philanthropic acts. However, during the 1990s, Gates surprised the world when he splurged on an item that he was personally interested in. Bill Gates spent $30.8 million to own the Codex Leicester, a 72-page manuscript that Da Vinci compiled in the early 16th century. Being a math genius himself, Gates didn't think twice before investing close to $30 million in the personal journal. Another polymath legend, Leonardo da Vinci. The journal, known as Codex Leicester, shows Da Vinci's personal calculations based on the Sun, Moon and the Earth. 2. Hawaiian Island. This one is definitely one of the most ridiculously high-priced purchases made by billionaires in recent times. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, spent a whopping $300 million to buy the entire Hawaiian island of Lanai. This island comprises of luxury resorts and towns with a total area of 90,000 acres. 1. Eclipse, the yacht. The owner of the Chelsea Football Club and Russian billionaire, Roman Abramovich, crossed all limits of ridiculous spending. When he splurged around $1.2 billion on a private yacht and named it Eclipse. With over 6,000 square feet of space, 11 staterooms, helipads that can hold 3 helicopters. A 3-person submarine that can dive to 160 feet and luxurious suites, this yacht is surely worth its price, indeed.